My name is Cleta Markley. I'm from Sequoia Consulting Group. We're a strategic benefits firm. I'm here today to talk about how to build a wellness program. So I'm going to focus on a holistic sense of well-being, understanding the different components of wellness and how to make sure it impacts each one of your employees. Moving into kind of how to strategically go through the steps of the process, build out that through, and as well as make sure that touching on the components of getting buy-in from other folks and other components that are think about questions when you're designing your program.
All right, so nice to meet you all. My name is Kalina. I work for, as I mentioned, Sequoia Consulting Group, not to be confused with Sequoia Capital, although they're actually one of our clients. What we do is we're a strategic HR benefits firm, so we focus on overall benefits, medical, dental, vision, but we also do risk, 401k, global, and then I do the well-being programs. So I'm not here to give a whole spiel about Sequoia. It's more that I just do well-being. I'm super passionate about it just in general, and I've worked with these folks on more of an ergonomics level, and they got me interested in this because I do a lot of ergonomics for our clients. So I thought, being my background in psychology, that I'd start off with a little psychology of perks and kind of some statistics about that in quotes. So I'll just read this quote. So, as humans, our brains are hardwired to enjoy new experiences. This is why a new car, a new boyfriend, even a new text are all exciting at the beginning. FMRI, and I always star that because I don't remember what it means, the functional magnetic resonance imaging. So that research has shown that we process new stimuli different than stimuli we've seen just one other time. So in fact, when new stimuli are involved, our brain releases more dopamine, once again giving us a shot of pleasure. So literally by definition, it feeds off our love for the unexpected. So when you're talking about perks and surprises and things, it's this whole idea that when an employee is presented with something new and exciting, they get really excited. But as we'll start to get into, we'll explain kind of the complications behind that and how surprises become expectations. So I always like to show kind of this slide. So when you're starting out, you're a startup and you get someone on board and they walk in and they're like, oh my God, free snacks, this is amazing. Especially for any of you that deal with tech clients, it's kind of the norm these days. So they walk in, they see all these cool things, and it's great. But then the problem is that over time, that whole dopamine reaction, something that's new, it starts to get into this, we're out of my favorite snack. And a positive turns into a negative. And so you get this, and it's a huge problem, especially in the Bay Area, is the expectation level rises at every point with your employees. And so what started out as an amazing thing like free snacks or massages becomes, you don't have my favorite snack, or I can't get a massage at the one time I have open. And so you do have to get really creative when it comes to those points. And I deal with this every day with clients saying, we're offering all of these cool, amazing things. If you talk to my relative out in Minnesota, they would be appalled that people are upset about this. And I mean, I'm a great example. I talk to some of my friends in different states and I explain my job and I'm like, I'm essentially a perks consultant. And they're like, that is so Silicon Valley of you. And it's true. It's, we're in this kind of bubble where these things are really important and you have to think about it. So, and really what that comes down to in my true belief, and not to, sound too corny in this sense, is we're entering this turn point where it's not just about the free snacks anymore or, looking like a cool company. You're really having to get to a point where you find what your employees care about and what is important to them. And while at a surface level it might seem like free snacks is the best thing in the world, at the end of the day, a parenting issue might be more important to them, or, a personal issue. And that's kind of what we're going to be talking about here.
Thank you.